Hello everyone, VanguardOfValor here, and welcome back to Legend of Grimrock. We are currently doing some underwater exploration, and a dangerous adventure it is, no doubt. There's all kinds of terrors of the deep that we have yet to uncover. That looks important. And it's also very easy to suffocate to death down here. As you see, we're already taking suffocation damage, and it hurts. Okay, take a deep breath. But we found ourselves some lockpicks. Right off the bat, and that's awesome. Okay, I was hoping there'd be a ladder over there, but it looks like there's no such luck. But that lockpick set is bound to come in handy. Now, the big scary thing we found last time was this goes deeper. We can actually go further down into deeper water over there, which I'm not super keen on, honestly. Deep water is worrisome in games like this. Water like this is fine. Nothing too dangerous over here, although I was worried about it, too. Going underwater, we can't attack, so any monsters that we encounter there, we have no way to do anything against, which is definitely concerning. But... oh, there's frogs back, too. Okay. The enemies like to respawn in this version of the game, apparently, which means that there's a whole lot more fighting you gotta do. We did manage to unlock some chests and cool things, though, so we may fight our way through these guys and see what we can do here. Problem is, they also like to eat our gear, which is not okay. And they like to jump around to get behind you, so they can hit you when you're not expecting it. Unfortunately, oh, it missed! Using these abilities is detrimental to our... oh, he ate something of ours again. I bet you he ate the snake staff. We don't know what it does. Ooh, nice 42 damage critical there. That was good. On the plus side, it means we have basically an infinite supply of food. On the downside, it really slows down adventuring. Shot you in the butt. Alright. You did eat my snake staff, you jerk. Serpent staff, back in our inventory, thank you. Alright, evidently we're running out of space for food in our warriors. They're carrying too much junk. But such it is sometimes. You gotta carry stuff with you. So, let's see what else we can find on this adventure here. Light our torch again briefly. We've discovered that going underwater puts your torches out temporarily at least, which is interesting. Is this super deep here? Looks like it is. There's a ladder on that side, so we do have to go across. There's a ladder on this side, so I can at least experiment with it. I don't like it, but we're gonna do it. It's not super deep here. Good. I will take this, and we'll head our way back out again. We're gonna start suffocating right as we get to the ladder. Yep, there we go. We're okay, though. Nothing bad happened. Nobody died. It's alright. Okay. Fish, you're going to go in the fish bag. Now we're over encumbered. Never mind. Do we have anything people can eat? People aren't super hungry right now. We're not going to worry about it. Close some of these boxes and bags. There we go. We're definitely carrying a lot of junk. Is there anything else in here that we can interact with? There's a water gate here, which is blocked. Doesn't look like there's much else here we can interact with, so let's get back out of the pond before we suffocate too much. Whew. Okay. We gotta try and make our way across, though. That is definitely something we have to do. We have to get over to there. So, let's try it. We're gonna jump in here, where we know it's safe. It definitely gets deeper there, so I'm glad I didn't jump in there. And let's climb up and do battle, because there's gonna be stuff to fight us here for almost certain. Even if it is just this frog. Got you in the butt, frog. Ow, you stole my staff, you jerk. That gave me extra energy. Nice 37 damage crit, though. I'll approve of that. Alright, this guy shouldn't be too much trouble as long as we don't let him eat all of our gear. He's gonna probably get something else before we can kill him, but hopefully nothing too important gets... oh, jam. Hopefully nothing too important gets lost. There we go, we got him. Critical kill, very nice. Got another tongue. Got our whitewood wand back. You can have a ton. There you go. Eat that fish, in fact, since you don't have a whole lot of inventory space left. I got a lot of scrolls I can probably afford to get rid of, but I don't know. Like I mentioned before, I'm definitely a hoarder. I'm probably going to dump most of this stuff soon, too, because it's all stuff that we're not going to use. Let's light our torch again so we can see. And we'll cast light as well, just to make it even easier to see. Because it's a little bit brighter having both of these spells, the spell and the torch rather, than only having the torch or the spell. Switch there. Stone Philosopher. The serpents can be awakened. That's ominous. Maybe that's what our spitting staff is for. Because it doesn't seem to do anything else. But it might be useful for waking the serpents. There's a power stone locked away. Lots of switches here. Ooh, there's the portal. Yes, the hub key. Okay, well we have this. Perfect. So now we have an easy access back to the main area. That's nice. What does this say? Reflexus. Okay, don't know what that means yet. What other lovely mysteries do we have on this little island? It's a weird shape in the stone. Lots of switches. Some nice leather boots. Fantastic. Now everyone gets boots. Actually, I think everyone has boots now. Yeah. Everyone has boots of some kind. Are these better than those boots? Better protection, no vitality bonus. I'll leave you with the boots you've currently got. We'll leave those boots here. Is there anything else cool to be grabbed from the area around here? Probably. Some more herbs. We'll take them. Thank you. Lots of herb stacks. That's pretty good for us to be able to make items in the future. The river goes down there. I might have to investigate that. I already have. Perfect. That was where we found the lockpicks. That's right. There's nothing else in there but the tree. The serpents can be awakened. Probably has something to do with the serpent staff. I don't know what we do with it, though, or if it's even relevant here. What is this? Does this do anything? Reflexus. Oh, look at that. It changes nearby ones. That's unusual. Okay, I'm guessing we need to get them all to be the same then? Now they're all facing up, I think. Okay, let's make them all be facing up on this side as well. Is that all up? Yes. Okay, every switch is facing up. That didn't appear to do anything. Also, thank you. I see that. Let's try all down then. That should be easy enough to achieve now. All I have to do is flip the end ones. There we go, that was the trick. Thank you for my 4th power gem. Alright, we have enough power gems to combine and make another elemental essence. I thought it was going to be a bit trickier than that, but being able to get that one from swimming across the way made it quite a bit easier. Somebody else needs some food. Yes, they do. A bunch of people need to eat. So, let's get some fish out of here and spread those around, because that'll reduce our weight. They're a kilogram each, surprisingly enough. This thing is 2.4 kilograms, though. Food is heavy. Alright, you can eat that. And you can eat this one. And that makes us pretty much okay on that front. Alright, well. That's interesting. We've already got access to all these things, so we can go back and make ourselves another elemental essence, which we should go do. I'm worried about jumping into the water here, though. I know this pit is there, and I want to explore it, but it's deep, and deep is scary when it comes to water in video games. We've basically cleared this area out, though, now. So let's come over this way. We'll go make the elemental essence, and then we'll go see if we can figure out what's down in the depths there. I bet you there's more enemies around that we're going to have to deal with on the way, though. More bugs and whatnot. Looks like we might be safe, though. Alright, let's close this so we're not disturbed while we're doing this work here. Power gem number 1. Power gem number 2. Power gem number 3 and power gem number 4. Elemental essence time, baby. Thank you, the essence of Earth. Lovely. Alright. We have 2 elemental essences now. They weigh nothing, but they're pretty cool looking. Alright. Very nice. I don't think there's anything else secret in here we'll have access to, so let's just get out of here. That's awesome, though. That is pretty awesome. Alright, what we have to do is we have to go around this way. Nope, not here. That's just a pit. We have to go around this way again, so let's go back over where we're supposed to be. Because I know that the exit via the stairs is in the water on this side, but I want to go double check before we jump in the water over here, just in case there's something awful there. So we'll find out. Just go make sure it's safe before we experiment with it, you know? I think that's where the ladder... That's where the deep pit is. Okay. So if we hop in here, we turn, we go over this way to the deep pit. There is the ladder. Do we see anything down there? Not really. Probably nothing that bad down there, but I am very skeptical nonetheless. Deep breath, we're going to jump in the deep water and find out what kills us. Now this is deep water here, yeah, so we're not going to jump in directly here. We're going to jump in this side and make our way across. I am afraid to do this, though. Not gonna lie. Is there anything down here? Doesn't even look like it. There's a box. We'll have to come back for the box. There's nothing down there, though. It looks like it's safe enough. We are going to suffocate a little bit in making our way out, but none too much. Okay, gotta go back for the box. Who can carry the box? You can, Ratling. You have tons of space. I gotta put some junk in here for you. Put these scrolls in here. Can you put a bag in the box? No, you can't put a bag in a box. Interesting. Alright, let's put those in there because we might keep them for the future. We got a couple food items. I got a lot of junk items. Let's just dump out the Ratling's junk. Don't need that. You can keep that stuff for now. We don't need the sling. We don't need the blowpipe. We don't need the short bow. We don't need the arrows. I might keep the darts, because they might be useful in the future, so I'll put them in there. And the mushrooms and stuff are fine. We can use the rest of this bag for actual food. There we go. That makes our inventory much nicer. Very good. Let's jump back into the horrible ocean again and see if we can find anything cool in there. Because there was that crate. I don't want to jump down directly, though. I don't know if a 2-fall will hurt. No, it doesn't hurt. Where did that box go? There it is. Into the Ratling's inventory, and out we go. We may still suffocate a little bit before we get out, but at least we'll have found something new. What's in the box? 2 poison bombs. 1 arrow. Well, I can go in the pile of arrows we just made over here somewhere. There it is. And shoes. Why shoes? They're not even boots. They're just shoes. 1 protection. That's a really weird thing to have down there. Okay, well, we'll hold on to this crate then, because crates can be useful. We'll hold on to these shoes, because it's very weird that they exist. I guess they kind of fit the vibe of the just regular pants. But those go with leather boots, the leather set. I don't know, weird. Let's jump back into this pit one more time. Just to see if we've missed anything. I don't think so. Okay, well that's weird, but we found everything we can find, so let's get out of here and explore elsewhere. Looks like that plant may have regrown. Okay, well, I guess that's Keel Breach Bog defeated, which is awesome. Got all kinds of goodies from it. Let's get out of here and find out what else we can discover. Alright, well, we might have to fight something on the way out, but hopefully the path will be mostly clear here. No, that's not the right way to go at all. There we go. Should be safe enough. Have we been... Yeah. Okay. A little bit confused by what I'm seeing here, but we should be fine. Oh, there's the mosquitoes chasing us after all. Of course they'd come. Alright. Take some swipes at him. See if we can't destroy him. Oh, hello, frog. That's not fair. That's terrifying. Okay. That was scary. Frog face just attacks us from the side there. Alright. Make some light. We're gonna have to deal with this frog now without a main weapon. Rapier it is for you. And this is why we carry extra weapons. We missed him anyway. What did he grab that time? Oh, we got more ammo for our gun. That's not good. We are low on health here. Also, I'm not sure if I'm backing towards a hole or not. No, this is a safe place to... He just jumped behind me. I was about to say it's a safe place. Is there 2 frogs attacking us? No, that's not a... Okay. Confusion is real right now. We are getting beaten up by a lowly frog. I have to be very careful, though, because I know there's holes everywhere, and I don't want to fall to my death. But I do want to kill this frog real bad. Alright, get out of here, frog. Is it safe? No, there's nowhere to move behind us. There we go, back up a little bit. He jumped, so we move. Now we can go back. This frog is a jerk. He's dead, though. Look at all that stuff he stole. Look at all that stuff. Not all of it was stolen, but I mean, still. The tongue was his to begin with. Bullets were ours, though. 46 bullets stolen. The wand is ours. Need that back, thank you. And my longsword. And that's why we carry some extra weapons. Ouch. Well, I told you we'd have to fight something. I wasn't expecting to be ambushed by a frog while we're fighting the bees, but we should be able to get out of here without too much trouble now. There we go. Okay, light our torch. Let's go grab that healing. Okay, well, that was something and a half. Let's get back out of here and see if we can't make our way towards the island up at the top. Sleet Island. Not really sure what that's all about, but we have it. Also, we have a lockpick, so I should go open one of these boxes just to see what it has inside. We only have one, though, right? Yeah, only one. Okay, well, let's go get this one, then. Seems like a decent choice. All of them were hidden, so it's hard to tell which is really the best one for us to go get. But, or you know what? Let's go get the pain one, because we can go around that and get it pretty easily now. So we'll work our way around to there and see what's hidden in that specific chest, and then that's also really close to where we want to go. That's part of the reason I wanted to go there instead, because it's right by the island we're heading for. So we can bypass this now, thankfully. You don't have to go through that all again. And we can use this to quickly get to our chest, which should still be open. We just have to not get stabbed to death on our way to it. There we go. If this is a mimic, I will be so mad. No, we're good. Ooh, what is this? Bear Claw Gauntlets. Okay. And a shield potion. Okay. Bear Claw Gauntlets. That sounds really interesting. What do these do? These powerful enchanted gauntlets are made from the severed paws of a polymorphed bear cult shaman. Plus 4 strength. Okay, that's awesome. Give those to our Minotaur. We have a Minotaur with bare hands now. Alright, and we can give these gloves to our Ratling so that everybody has gloves. That's pretty cool. I'm amazed that didn't hurt me just there, but whatever. Alright, let's go check out the island. But first, I will be right back in just a second. So, alright, onwards we go. Let's see what's through here. Ooh, I'm guessing this is no longer a foreboding tower. That is where we have to go to combine our stones of power again. Our power gems, in fact, to be more precise. There's a lot of water in here. I'm guessing, I'm glad, it's a good thing we got over our fear of swimming, because we're going to have to do it a lot in this. Woo! Whoa! 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 Okay, they got me. I wasn't expecting that. These guys don't hurt, but they got me. I wasn't expecting that at all. Okay. Whew! I'm not surprised that was a trap. It looked very much like one. But I was not expecting that at all. Much more powerful gun, though. I like that. Really, though, I'm not too worried, because we can use our magic to take these guys apart quite quickly. As you see, we're just tearing through this squad. They're not dangerous. I just wasn't expecting it. That gun is awesome, though. So cool looking. I think we probably could have tricked that trap by putting something else on the podium before we took the gun off. But I'm okay with murdering all these guys and getting all this experience. Often, triggering these traps is actually more beneficial for you than avoiding them, because you get a lot of experience and things from doing this kind of stuff. Woo! Okay. That was unexpected. I guess this gun can backfire and actually explode and set you on fire, unlike the other ones which just jam sometimes. That's something I haven't seen before. Alright, I guess those higher level of firearm skill are even more valuable now, because I'd rather not blow myself up all the time. Surprise, surprise. We are taking a bunch of damage here, but we should be safe after this guy's dead. I could shoot him again, but I'm afraid of that now. Where did we go? The flooded dungeon. Well, that was exciting. I was not prepared for that kind of sudden combat there, but thankfully we're fine. What is this? An arquebus, of course it is. 17 to 52 damage. Wow. Requires firearms 3, so I'm glad we have that, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to use it. It's much better than the flintlock pistol. This large rifle packs enough punch to blast a hole through the hull of a rattling caravel. Well, Rattling, you should know all about that then, I guess. Ranges of 3. Okay, interesting. That's pretty cool. We're gonna put this gun in a box, keep it for later in case we need more guns. But that was exciting. Is there anything hidden in here? Doesn't look like it. I think this is just a scare the pants off you area. Wow. Okay, that was cool. Got an awesome gun out of it, but it definitely tried to scare the pants off us. Recast light just to make sure we have visibility be high. What is this? Mind and matter. That sounds exciting. What else do we have here that's not locked yet? Rather than unlocking all the doors right away, I like to look around in these areas and find out what our options are and then pick from there. There's a note. A couple notes. Oh. And a map.
Dear visitor, please find the attached map of the island useful. I'd like to point out a few key locations to get you accustomed to your new home, although I'm afraid your stay on the island will be brief. My pets are awfully hungry as always. If you glance north, you see the great period of Umas above the treetops, and in the west you can find the ruins of Desarune, a huge dungeon I've repurposed just for you. Beyond Desarune there are even older places, but you don't need to concern yourselves with them because the challenges ahead will be way over your head. Finally, in the east you can find the burial grounds where some very interesting characters are buried. It's up to you to decide which one of these locations will be your grave.
Well then. Okay. Island map. Oh! Look at that. Okay. Forgotten River leads up to Sleet Island, ruins of Desarune, pyramids of Umas, and cemetery to the right. Okay. So this is a hub area. Interesting. Okay. I'll keep that note. That's interesting. We should level up as well. Let's give ourselves some more skills. We'll go for light weapons 4 for you, Vanguard, because having 5 levels of heavy armor doesn't actually give you any new bonuses, whereas having 5 levels of light weapons does. It only gives you the ability to dual wield more, but we're going to take more points into light weapons because it makes your weapons more damaging. Alrighty. And you are going to max out heavy weapons, I think. Yes, you will. That lets you wield two-handed weapons in one hand, so as soon as we find one, you'll be able to equip it. And we got an expert achievement for maxing out a skill. Very nice. The Ogre's Grip trait now. I guess that means we'll be fighting ogres again in the future. They were a pretty nasty enemy in the first game. Not so much in here yet, though. Hello. Enemy face. That might be where we have to use the snake spell. That'll be interesting. There's a rock for us. We'll add that to our collection of triggering items.
I am the guardian of the bridge. Wake me up.
Okay. It worked. Is that all this is for? I don't know if that's what we had to do, but it worked. Alright, what's across here then? More locked down areas. I'm glad that worked. Alright, this is the path to the ruins of Desarune. Spiky fruit. Put that in your food bag for now. This should go in there too, in fact. I'll put that one in there too. You know what? Just make it easy. There we go. Do we have anything else on this side, though? Doesn't look like it. This is just the way to get to the ruins of Desarune, and I have no idea what this is all about. Okay, so we solved one of our entry area puzzles. We might as well go do Mind and Matter next. We also have to do a lot of swimming. Oh, there's the pyramid. That place looks pretty cool, actually. Look at that. All over in the background there. Might be hard to see on YouTube, because YouTube definitely is darker than playing it really, with all that white space on the screen around it. But pyramid looks pretty cool. Alright, so far this area has been awesome. I like this. Alright, mysterious stone area, like with the Philosopher's Stone earlier. There is a Philosopher's Stone thing in here too. There's a switch. A leather cap, no thanks. More locked areas. Okay, I'm thinking I'm gonna like this ice area. Oh, there's a bunch of things in here. I'll take the mushroom, thank you very much. Okay, this is intriguing. What does this do? Activates the floor. I see, so we have to push the blocks in here before we can really start. Wow, I see. I like this. I like this. Okay, so we gotta do this. Does this turn it off again? It does. Why would you want to turn it off, though? So we have to come through here, and then go back. So there has to be a way to get around. What does this do? This is a lot of puzzles. That's the thing that shoots across through both of those spaces. A lot of combined puzzles here. I like it. What does this do? Monsters? Nope. Lets you get around to this side. Ooh, lockpicks. Lockpicks are always nice to find. What's in this crate? The crate, ooh, has a bunch of stuff in it. It has a rage potion recipe, very nice. As well as a bunch of food items. Okay, we'll take the food items out of there. Rearrange some things here, and I'll probably get these to be eaten. People need food right now? People need a bit of food. And I'm guessing these are not super high value, so we'll spread them around a little bit. Have some bread for you. Alright, eat your fish. Eat your bread. Eat your sausage. Fantastic. And you can eat that fruit. Excellent. Everyone has full food now. Alright, so now we can push from this side as well, which is important. This puzzle should be pretty straightforward, though, honestly. The problem is going to be getting them pushed upwards from there. Because we'd have to be in here. We can cycle around, but we need to get them out of this way so we can open that gate. So let's push them back first. Alright, I think I'm seeing what we gotta do here. First of all, we need to make that path accessible, so we're gonna go 1, 2. Now we can come down here. And that makes it possible to get through there, so that's important. Now we can push this through to that space. And push this one back. At which point we can come around here. Lower it down a space. And from there, we can follow up with it as well. Good. Now from here, we can get around to this side and push this block up. We're going to want one to be here and one to be here. We'll put this one here for now. We can go all the way around, though, so that should be fine. Now we come back through to this side. Shove it. It gets stuck on the end of the path there, but that's fine, because we go back around again. At which point we go up, over, and into position. Fantastic. Mind over matter complete. Sounds like something's coming for us, though. It's a rock golem again. Hello, good sir. Jammed. Alright, so this new thing can still jam. Ice still does 0 damage to it. Does our longsword do any damage to it? It didn't used to. 11 damage. Looks like our Minotaur is still the primary... Oh, come on, jamming guns. Looks like our Minotaur is still the primary damage dealer here. Let's charge up a super attack. There we go. That's how we do it. More rocks. Probably not going to want to keep all these stones, but it's good to find them. Alright, well... more rock enemies. I guess we're fighting these guys as regular foes now, just like with the plant bosses before. Either way, we're going to have to end this episode here, I think. We took an injury there, too. Chest injury. That's no good. But we will be back again next time with some more Legend of Grimrock 2. If you've enjoyed today's episode, this has been Vanguard of Valor, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to let me know what you thought about it in the comments below, and until then, bye-bye.